Diet Coke, called Coca-Cola Light in some countries, is a sugar-free soft drink produced and distributed by the Coca-Cola Company. It was first introduced in the United States on August 9, 1982, as the first new brand since 1886 to use the Coca-Cola trademark. The product quickly overtook the company's existing Diet Cola, Tab, in sales. Diet Coke was sweetened with aspartame, an artificial sweetener, after the sweetener became available in the United States in 1983. To save money, this was originally in a blend with saccharin. After Diet Rite Cola advertised its 100% use of aspartame, and the manufacturer of NutraSweet warned that the NutraSweet trademark would not be made available to a blend of sweeteners, Coca-Cola switched the formula to 100% NutraSweet. Diet Coke from fountain dispensers still contains some saccharin to extend shelf life. In other countries in which cyclamates are not banned, Diet Coke or Coca-Cola Light may be sweetened with a blend containing cyclamates, aspartame, and acesulfame potassium. In 2005, under pressure from retailer Walmart, the company released a new formulation called Diet Coke sweetened with Splendor. Sucralose and acesulfame potassium replace aspartame in this version. Early sales were weaker than anticipated. However, Coca-Cola did little advertising for the brand, investing money and advertising in Coca-Cola Zero instead. By late 2009, some distributors had stopped supplying Diet Coke sweetened with Splendor. Diet Coke does not use a modified form of the Coca-Cola recipe, but instead an entirely different formula. The controversial New Coke, introduced in 1985, used a version of the Diet Coke recipe that contained high-fructose corn syrup and had a slightly different balance of ingredients. In 2004, Coca-Cola introduced Coca-Cola C2, which it claims tastes much closer to Coca-Cola but contains half the carbohydrates. In 2005, the company introduced Coca-Cola Zero, a sugar-free variation of regular Coca-Cola. When Tab was released in 1963, the Coca-Cola Company refused to release a diet soda with the Coca-Cola name, fearing that its flagship brand might suffer. Its rival Pepsi had no such qualms, and after the long-term success of its sugar-free Diet Pepsi became clear, Coca-Cola decided to launch a competing sugar-free brand under the Coca-Cola name, which could be marketed more easily than Tab. Diet Coke and Diet Pepsi have capitalized on the markets of people who require low-sugar regimens, such as diabetics and people concerned with calorie intake. In the UK, a 330 ml can of Diet Coke contains around 1.3 calories compared to 142 calories for a regular can of Coca-Cola. Brand portfolio, history. 1982, Diet Coke is introduced, becoming the largest-selling low-calorie soft drink in America. 1983, Diet Coke is introduced in the UK. 1986, Diet Cherry Coke is introduced in American markets. 1994, Diet Coke changes logo. 1999, Diet Cherry Coke changes logo. 2001, Diet Coke with lemon is introduced. 2002, Diet Vanilla Coke is introduced. Diet Coke and Diet Cherry Coke change logo. 2004, Diet Coke with lime is introduced. Diet Coke with lemon changes logo. 2005, Diet Coke sweetened with Splendor is introduced. Diet Cherry Coke and Diet Vanilla Coke change logos and are renamed. 2006, Diet Coke Black Cherry Vanilla is introduced. Diet Coke with lemon and Diet Coke Vanilla are discontinued. 2007, Diet Coke Plus is introduced. Diet Coke Black Cherry Vanilla is discontinued. Diet Coke and its 6 flavors changes logo. 2011, Diet Coke surpasses Pepsi in sales for the first time to become the second most popular soda in the United States after Coca-Cola. 2013, in the UK, Coca-Cola swapped the logo on Coca-Cola, Diet Coke and Coke Zero bottles and cans in the UK with 150 of Britain's most popular names for a summer-long Share a Coke campaign. 2014 in the US, Coca-Cola swapped the logo on Coca-Cola, Diet Coke and Coke Zero bottles and cans in the US with 150 of America's most popular names for a summer-long Share a Coke campaign. Advertising slogans. Just for the taste of it. The one of a kind, just for the taste of it. Taste it all. This is refreshment, just for the taste of it. You are what you drink, get the taste of it, live your life, do what feels good, it's a Diet Coke thing, life is how you take it, light it up. Yours, enjoyment, what life should be like. Just for the taste of it. Hello you. I light it, stay extraordinary, love it heavy, you're on, just for the taste of it. Get a taste. Debate over health issues. The most commonly distributed version of Diet Coke relies on aspartame, which has been suggested to pose a health concern. Aspartame is one of the most intensively scrutinized food additives. See also soft drink controversy and health concerns. Coca-Cola has now released Diet Coke sweetened with sucralose, although it is not as common. The sodium benzoate was found to break down mitochondrial DNA in living yeast cells. Research published in 2007 for the British government's Food Standards Agency suggests that sodium benzoate is linked to hyperactive behavior and decreased intelligence in children. In January 2008, sodium benzoate was removed from production lines for Diet Coke sold in the UK, however it remains in other Coke products and other production locations. Coca-Cola Light. Some countries began using the term Coca-Cola Light as early as the 1990s, with others adopting the name later on, while others continue the use of Diet Coke. References. External links, official website.